Hi, this is Linda Lang with Make It Now. And today we're going to do something quite quickly, actually, and a very memorial piece of jewelry. This is something that I had made for my nephew. He was 51 years old when he passed away. And so I put it inside this little thing. You can buy them like this. They're necklace charms. It has a goblet on the top, and you just put the picture inside and pop this back down. So simple. But some of us don't have these things, and so I'm going to show you how to make the thing that goes around. For example, this. How about one of these? Have you ever used one of these? We are going to make a loop thing, kind of a wire wrap, and you just pop that right inside. Look, it just stays in there, and you can hang it like this. You can use different kind of lanyards, but you also want to put a jump ring in here, and we will do that as well. But I wanted to show you that you can just do it with a regular old stone. One of the things that I have done in the past is I've colored the back of the stone before I put it in the wire with fingernail polish, and then I'll just put a nice thin coat of clear fingernail polish to seal it. And then when you turn it around, it's just this beautiful, colorful stone. Well, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this woman's picture. She's 100 years old and she is still alive. So I want to make her one of these just to celebrate her life. And I'm going to put it on this clear stone. And all you do is you print the picture out on any paper. This is just regular printer paper, and then you cut it out. You put this little circle on top of it. See how it magnifies the picture as well? Well, you put the picture and you draw around it with a pencil, and then you cut it out. Okay, so I've cut this out. And then we're going to adhere it to this. You use clear fingernail polish, a very light coat. I highly recommend doing this part outside, but I'm going to do it inside because I'm at my studio. So I'm just going to use some clear. So I'm just going to put it on the back of this. Just a little coat, just to get it all onto it. And then I'm just going to lay that right on top of it and just let it dry. Yep, that's how easy it is. While the picture is drying, you can take some wire, and you want it to be pretty heavy duty. This is 16 gauge. Take 12 inches of this. I'm going to roll it out to 12 inches and cut it. Okay. And then I'm just going to straighten it out. You can use I have one of those things with the white things on the inside that you can use to straighten it out. But I think my husband borrowed it because I can't find it, and he's the only one that I know that would have taken it because it's very unique looking. He also commented on it one day, and I thought, I wonder if it's going to disappear. And sure enough, it disappeared. So you want to just straighten it out. You can use your fingers if you want. Don't let the ends mess with you. You want to cut these off to make sure they're nice and flushly cut. Don't let that little guy get into your shoe or anything. You get that rid of that. And make sure the end, okay, both ends are good. And so you can actually take a cloth. Well, you know what? I just happen to have foil on the table. It's working perfectly. How about that? I don't know. Just to straighten it out. Okay. Now you want to use your needle nose pliers and put it right in the middle. I like to have it all the way to the top here because I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to make a loop for my hanger. So you're going to go up, pull it up, and across, just like that. That's how you make a loop. And I'm going to tighten it up by just pushing it together. Now I want to make sure that these two are straight out sideways, okay? All right. Then I'm going to take something like this. Okay, this is about the size of my little stone. It's about the size of this. And so you kind of want to look around the house, go to the garden, find something that's like a round piece like this so that you can use it as your gauge. So I'm going to use it and I'm going to fold it down this way. It's pretty heavy duty wire. Go all the way up and around. And then I'm going to do the other one the other way. Go all the way up and around the front. Kind of interesting to do it this way, but it works. So now we have this beautiful little design. And now all you do is you use your needle nose pliers and begin to do some twisting. Because I find, I mean, you're going to be able to move it around to fit your design, to fit your stone. So all you do is now just spin this up like that. Because you make a back so that the stone will sit against it and not go anywhere. And you turn it around, and in my case, I have a face. I don't want this thing to get into the middle of my face, so I'm going to, I could probably have cut it a little longer, but I still need to hold it inside. I am going to do a loop, but I think I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. Again, you got to do what's best for what you're doing. You don't have to cut it at all if it's just a plain stone, but I have a picture. So I am going to spin it like this, okay? Because it still needs to be able to hold the stone. So let me go get the picture and I'll be right back and show you how to put it inside this thing. So I went ahead and got me a jump ring. Now, the reason why I like these are the best kind I like. They're hardest to work with though. They're the split rings. It's because they're heavy duty and they're durable. If you just do the single one, you lose your jewelry. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I hold it this way. I stick my thumbnail in there and then I just simply open it like this. There's actually a tool that allows you to do that, but I can't make it work. So I'm just going to put now this piece in here and then spin it to catch it. See, because I need it to go like this so that I can put my necklace through the loop. So this one matches really well. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this chain and this necklace through this. So now this is how it's going to look when I'm done. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to go and get the other piece and we're going to pop it together. All right, so I have this finished, dried cabochon. So now you notice that I have a little bit of paper around it, so I'm just going to trim it just to the cabochon. The other thing that I have done is I like things sparkly. So what I would use is I would use a sparkle clear and just brush it on the front of the face and put it on this stone. That way it sparkles a little bit, but I wanted it to be clean and plain. All right, to finish off the back, there's a couple things you can do. You can use Liquid-X, you can spray enamel, or you can use Mod Podge. I'm gonna go ahead and use some Mod Podge because I think everybody has that, and if you do not have Mod Podge, you can make it. Oops, what's this all about? Look at that. Whoa, what's this? So now we take a brush, soft brush, put a little Mod Podge on it, and then just rub it on the back. Be simple. Now you can also put a piece of felt on the back, or you can, to finish it off and glue it in really good. I'll just put Mod Podge because it's not going to be, moved around a lot. It's going to be worn once in a while. If anything, it's just a token of remembrance. And so I'll let that dry. So here is the picture, and this is adjustable. So you simply pop the picture inside. Oh, look at that. Oh, and see, I've got her sideways. So I need to adjust it to turn it so that her little head is at the top of that loop. Look at that. at the back. It holds it in. You can squeeze it down. You can adjust it a little bit, however you want to do it, to make sure that that stone is in there. It's in there. It's not going anywhere unless you budge it and push it and kick it and everything. But anyway, look at that. Isn't that sweet? 100 years old. I think she's 101 years old. She still attends church. She gets out and around. She's so smart and spry. I just love her. Anyway, this is Make It Now with Linda Lang.